Yo, it's the videographer slash editor of Scuat. Forgot to do an intro, or River forgot. So I'm here in my kitchen at 1 a.m. recording this intro. Interview with Statik. Okay, have a good night or morning.
Alright, this is Squat Magazine, and I'm here with
Static.
Your name, Liam?
Liam.
Owen?
Carlos.
Sebi.
of Statik. What is Statik?
Just a band of 4 people. 4 normal people.
Not a statement. Absolutely not.
Static is a lifestyle. Just a way of life.
Yeah, I'll just go with what he said. Yeah. Way of life, I guess. Yeah.
Where does Statik come from?
Originally, we started with both of us. It started in Southgate, California. Not too far. It's like the border between
Oh my god, you're so bad at this. We're from Southgate, California.
Liam and Owen.
We're brothers.
All right,
me
when
and
a woman
me
and a man make love.
Static
when
comes
a brother
out.
and a brother make love. Static comes out.
when two brothers make love, that's Static.
Nah.
That's what happens.
and he's also from Southgate.
I'm not changing my
I'm also
answer.
from Southgate, and he's from the border town, Linwood.
Yeah. I live in South. Yeah, I live in the border. Yeah. That's what I do.
Where does the name Statik come from?
Actually, yeah, you answer that.
It was during quarantine. We were on a run, and we just wanted to form a band because we'd been in a cover band before, and we both like this one band called The Sound. They're like super like post-punk 80s, and they have a song called Static, spelled with the K, and the rest is history.
We just took it and we ran with it because at the time that seemed like the best bet, and now we're thinking about changing it more than ever.
Oh, we are?
Due to copyright.
No, not really, but for funsies.
Yeah, just a little midlife crisis type vibe.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Everything's changing. We didn't want to stay static. You know, we
wanted to be
dynamic. Exactly. But yeah, that's kind of the history behind the name.
Alright, what's your favorite song to play live? I'll go in order.
Mine has to be Rust or one of the new songs, but I don't want to say the name.
Oh, you can say the name.
It's called We've Been Made. It's a pretty cool song. I like it. A lot of drums.
Definitely Rust. I get to kind of focus on different things in that song. But I definitely think We've Been Made is one of those songs that I think is really gonna hit hard with a lot of people, and so we're excited to play it like more and more, and we're playing it tonight, so that should be a pretty good ending song for us.
Yeah, I want to say Rust too, but these motherfuckers. I'm gonna say our song "Art of Losing," which tease. We might go record it. I don't know. Are we?
I think we are.
We might drop a single in the next coming months. I don't know, but "Art of Losing" is gonna be it. Very dancey.
Very dancey, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm the guy that likes the most poppy shit out of everybody here, so I'm gonna pick Torture. That's my favorite.
Torture is a good song.
That's a fair answer.
Torture by Static on Spotify.
Let me get the SoundCloud link.
Wait, we have SoundCloud?
Yes. I made it.
Lyrically, what do you think is Statik's best song?
Oh fuck. Rust. It's Rust.
I don't even think any of us can help you out because we do not know the lyrics to any of the fucking songs.
My favorite part from Russ is when he moans. Like that's like John Lennon could never.
Lyrically, Rust. I think that song was a very pivotal moment because I think anything we wrote after had a little bit of DNA of Rust.
That was like the border song between like our old stuff and like our new stuff.
Yeah. So I guess like what we're playing now, like that formula that we use on Rust, we kind of just like break it down and play it for the newer songs, and you guys will hear it. You know what I mean?
What's the message or story of Rust?
So okay, wait, everyone shut the fuck up. You guys are gonna get it wrong. You guys are gonna get it wrong if you guys try. So
All right, what's the wrong?
Here's the actual real thing behind it. So, for some reason, I was thinking about, growing old and becoming old and being an old person, and through life you go through these things like marriage. You find someone who you want to marry, and whoever that might be, and you form this bond with them. And Rust is boiled down to it. I wrote it because it's about keeping that spark alive in old age. That's where that song came from, and I just used the metaphor of I used the metaphor of sex to kind of push that message a little bit more. Specifically, that being able to keep that spark in old age and being able to just like have that kind of relationship still after so many years. So,
Hence the album cover.
yeah, if the album cover we chose for the single Rust is two old people sitting in a car, and it just kind of it's symbolic. It's symbolic, yeah.
Yeah, I suggested Mater, like from Choirs.
Shut up.
What do you think's special about the LA scene?
No, someone else.
There's so much happening in the LA scene, but it's a lot. It's really a lot, and it's a lot. That's all.
We're from LA, and so we do love it, and we enjoy playing all these shows that we get in the scene. But I think we're also at fault of seeing a lot of the missteps that LA is responsible for. It can be so rewarding, yet it can also be seen as a death trap for a lot of bands. I think bands that are good and for whatever reason just aren't able to latch on to anything. But we do really love it, and for everything that it's stood for and will stand for, because I think it's something that I don't think will ever go away.
They treated us nicely.
Very nicely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for what it is, it's very versatile. There's a lot of love. People could be a little bit nicer. We met strangers and not very nice people, but we're just here to make music and like just send our love.
Yeah, and I think there's still there's still so much more shit to do. You have the fucking Valley, then you have West LA, which is an entire different scene than East LA and Southeast LA, where we're from. Then you got Orange County that ties into that shit. So I mean, it's just a mix of everything, and I think it's fucking
yeah. But I love LA. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna rep that shit too.
Rep that shit.
Why must Static create music?
For the masses.
Yeah, for
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
everyone to hear.
Yeah, Owen, as a songwriter, I think he's great. Honestly, I can't write the shit that he writes. Even on guitar parts, he's a great songwriter. And I think Carlos too. Yeah, I just think shit just comes out of him.
Yeah,
I've seen it. I've legit
like,
seen it. And I'll give him that. It's just it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. He be cooking on God.
Yeah.
He be cooking.
I don't.
Yeah.
You got scraps in it.
Even though I'm in the band, there's still some of the lyrics that really resonate with me. In Torture, I think Torture is one of the lyrically strongest songs that we have, other than Rust, but for another reason. That song for another reason, but Torture is definitely
I mean,
if you look at those lyrics.
For that reason, a lot of people can relate to the lyrics, or even just whatever message is portrayed through the song. Everyone's just listening to it for their own
We're
reason.
gonna perceive it in their own way.
What was the question?
Why must Static create music?
For me, everything they said is true, and I appreciate the words that they said. But and to not take anything away from that, I've been writing music for years, and it's not necessarily been turned into anything, but it's definitely become something that I can release kind of myself out, to get things off my shoulders and out. And I think without that, I would struggle a lot. I think the single fact that I can write and somehow have that connection from mind to paper is very it's challenging, but I think it's also very just good for me, and I think it's good for anyone. It's one of the things that I think no wrong will come from that. You can only benefit from writing and being able to put yourself out there and being vulnerable, not to maybe someone, but to a paper.
Yeah, unless you write bullshit and you're a piece of shit person, and you write bullshit and you're an asshole for that.
Yeah, that's also true at the same time.
Don't be a dick.
Are there songs you've retired from your set lists, and why? And why?
A lot of the original songs that we created, like even just between me and him, we had this one song called "The Stranger," which was just completely reinterpreted. It's now like this like ambiance song in our album. We used to have this song called "Material World," which isn't even on the album. It's like a super deep cut that we don't play anymore. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff.
Might come out on the
Icy Red.
deluxe edition.
Icy Red is there.
Icy Red, unfortunately, has kind of met that tragedy. I don't know. Along the lines, we just stopped playing it, and it never came back. We're trying to bring a song back.
One song that we're playing tonight. But it's because we want to try to reinvent it a little bit, kind of change it up to make things more exciting. But there's a lot more songs than you might think. Yeah, a lot of like deep cuts, just even for me and him, just like stuff that we haven't really played in a while.
Yeah. For sure, there's a lot of the OGs that people appreciate that, that stayed for a reason,
Yeah.
But I think you can also argue that they helped us grow into what we are now, and I think where we are is miles better than what we were. And that's the kind of thing you want to be able to retire songs, because as you move forward, you want to be able to show your progression.
Yeah.
And how actually you've changed as artists and stuff like that, and that sometimes that requires you to cut ties with some songs.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
What color is your toothbrush?
What color? I have a variety pack that I just rotate through. So right now my color is purple. Yeah.
Like, it's like caca green, like straight up, like, and white, but as little.
Well, after you brush it,
Hey, don't
after
bring
you
the
brush
flash,
it, it's a different color, dog.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a darker tone. Anyway, next.
Mine's blue right now, but I normally try to aim for like purple or like red.
Why?
I don't know. I'm actually like very picky with toothbrushes. I like having like, if I could, it'd be like a plain like black toothbrush, all black. Like, but
They have some of those.
That's fucking
shut up, though. But right now it's blue.
Is there a color toothbrush you like refuse to brush your teeth with?
Dude, yellow, dude.
Yellow.
I fucking hate yellow. Or like orange.
Any hard bristle brush, bro.
Bro,
That's
shut the fuck up. But yeah, I can't stand those colors.
Red.
Hey, yo, look, if my toothbrush played like Chief Keef or something, that should be lit as fuck.
It's one of those toothbrushes that like when you brush it like starts playing a song or some shit. You just brush your
a
teeth.
minute and 30 seconds and you're supposed to
When does Static Tooth Tunes come out?
Tooth? That's what it's
Static
called.
Tooth Tunes, yeah.
Fuck.
It was supposed to be like last year, but
I'm trying to
production got
patent
halted.
it. Some stuff with the patent and all that.
COVID
stuff.
supply chain.
Yeah, COVID supply chain.
And just
it's happening.
our supplier, like, they fucked us over, dude.
Yeah, they shut down one of the factories. It just wasn't working, so we got to postpone it. Hopefully for a release date of like next year or something.
If you see us on Shark Tank, you know
what happened. You were there.
You were there. You know.
At least shout us out.
What is Static's message to the scene?
I don't know. Answer that one.
I'll answer. I just want people to feel like included, like as much as possible. Like wherever the fuck you come from, whatever you are, I guess. Like you just come here, have a fucking good time, regardless. Of all the outside problems that you're fucking experiencing.
Yeah. Like I honestly, now I'm thinking about it, I think it's just like by people for people. You know what I mean? Like we're just normal people, but if people like us and if people like our music, then
like all the people that I've all the friends that I've met, all the bands that I've spoken with, because one thing that's kind of like noticeable in the scene, it's bands are kind of exclusive in their own little like scene, and I don't know, it's kind of hard being like trying to like gravitate towards like one specific scene, because someone doesn't like us, like, you know, like just like the crowd, you know, like, oh, you guys are not punk enough, you guys are not fucking heavy or some shit, right? Like, let's all just create a brotherhood, you know what I mean? Like we're all trying to come up together.
Why can't we all be friends?
And exactly, like, it's only better if we all like just love each other and like, yo, you know, like we're all winning together. So my message is just like, it's all love, you know?
Be a bit more open-minded. Just like be more accepting of different things, because I feel like the LA scene now is kind of more punk than anything else now, and because I don't think we're punk as it should be, it's still pretty hard for us to like kind of find our niche.
We just play what we play.
But yeah, we play, and if people don't like it, they don't like it. If people love it, then they love it.
Yeah, if you don't like it though, like say that shit, like, you know, like we would appreciate the criticism, you know, that would be sad as fuck. You know, we're playing a song, and someone's like, hey, y'all fucking suck, like, thank you.
Look, we live in a really fucked up world. Everyone does. We're all living in the same world. And my whole thing is, I would rather make something beautiful out of it than just not. I'd rather, whether this takes us anywhere or doesn't, I'd rather die knowing that I did this and had something to leave. And so I'd like to take the hardships and the pain that not just me but everyone goes through and turn that into something beautiful, turn it into something that we can all share.
In one word, Statik is?
Jesus Christ. I'm drawing a blank.
Skip him.
Yeah, skip me.
Statik is?
Horny.
Statik is?
Static.
Yeah.
Statik is?
Wholesome.
What?
Yeah.
Wholesome.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
WHORE.
It's like wholesome.
SO.
Oh, wholesome.
Yes, exactly.
Statik is?
Probably on urban.
We're nice. We're nice to everyone. We're nice.
Statik is nice. Any final messages?
Stay cool, LA.
Yeah, bro.
Brush your teeth.
Floss. Hey, but fuck Donald Trump and fuck Israel. I'll say that. Whole time.
Nah, yeah, I don't.
Just say something, bro.
Thank you, Scuat Magazine, for interviewing us. We
Yes,
appreciate
thank you. And thank you for everyone who has listened to us and ever supported us.
Yeah. Catch our shit on Spotify. I don't know. Try to get us to 10 streams by the end of the month. Let's do this, guys.
Yeah, bro. The end of the month listeners are going.
Oh wait, I gotta shout out the non-existent album already. We got an album dropping.
No, we got new singles dropping like
We're hoping for
late June, early July.
We're hoping for a June, and we might have shows to support that.
Yes.
An album the weekend before Halloween.
And you already know how Statik does Halloween shows. That's just crazy.
Gotta get the clout.
You
Gotta get the shout outs.
Gotta make sure the cops don't come this time, though.
Shout out Scout Magazine. Shout out MJ for Rocket 88, and shout out my 3rd grade teacher, Loki. Like, you know what I mean?
Who was your 3rd grade teacher?
Mr. Diaz.
Oh, I remember him.
You went to Southgate, huh?
No, I didn't.
I remember him. He was fine as fuck.
Yeah.
All right, Free Palestine. Live, laugh, love. Squat.
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 I got the
Squat. Oh, squat. 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 Cool. Thank you.